Good morning and welcome to Small Business Power, the show that is all about helping you to understand just how powerful the small business community is to be the change we're looking for in the world. I am Shan Kramer and this is my better half.
Don Kramer. Good morning, everyone, and I hope you're having a great day.
Absolutely. And coming on back from a long weekend. I hope you had a great Labor Day weekend. We got to go and spend a little time with our sons, and that's always a good thing.
Yep.
So, today we want to talk about the idea that it's a quote actually from Margaret Mead, and it says, never underestimate the power of a small group of committed people to change the world. It's the only thing that ever has. Have you heard that before?
Changing the world, small group of people,
Oh,
great combination.
well, think about it. I
Yes,
mean,
indeed.
didn't isn't that how the founding of this country kind of started?
Yes, indeed.
It was a small group of people who felt just so strong that there needed to be a way to divide, separate us from the ties that were binding us back in England. And, that small group of people grew and, oh my goodness, ended up with the United States of America. So that's a great example of, one small group that grew and was committed. They absolutely were committed to creating the change. And, we had the opportunity just in the last couple of months to see how small businesses coming together and connecting could create positive change. Did we not with our young entrepreneurs?
Oh, it was fantastic. Also, it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. And, we had amazing small business owners from around the Raleigh Durham area who came out, lent a hand, helped these kids see that there were different ways that they could go into business for themselves. That is the kind of positive change that we need more of. And I'm not sure how much longer we're going to be hanging around in North Carolina. Are you?
Won't be too much longer.
And before we go, we are planning on doing another seminar here in Raleigh. This one is all about deflating the inflation monster. That sounds like a
Oh,
relevant topic, don't you think?
really deflating that inflation monster. Not talking about it,
Doing it.
doing it.
Doing it. And there are definitely different ways to be able to make that, fight back against these things that we don't have direct control over. But there's always things in our lives that we do have control over that can help us to counteract the effects of things like inflation. And, we do have some members here in North Carolina for We Care Partnerships Network. But before we go, we're really hoping to bring some more people together and get people thinking in terms of how does the small business community contribute to creating better health in our communities? How do they contribute to creating more prosperity? Um, if we have better health and better prosperity in our communities, is that likely to lead to more peaceful communities?
Definitely. Definitely.
That's where we all want to be, I believe, is with more health, more wealth, more peace in our lives. That's how we get to create whatever your version of heaven on earth might look like. So we invite you to think about that today. And we do want to just share with you our webpage because we're trying to get more people in North Carolina to know about this page. And you can find it very simply. It's right in our here in the video. It's wecare-nc.com. And we ask you, it doesn't matter whether you are an individual who would just like to be connected to more caring businesses that are dedicated to operating in honest, ethical ways, as well as helping to lift up the local community. If you happen to be just a consumer. You don't have to have a business to be part of We Care. If you're a consumer, just go to wecarenc.com, and here is our little form for you to fill out to be on our newsletter list. And that will help you to keep up with what's going on in North Carolina with our We Care partners and the very important work that they're doing to bring more health, wealth, and peace to your community. So if you're a consumer, please join the newsletter list here. It's very simple, just a few things, and click the submit button, and away we go. And if you happen to be a small business owner and you want to be part of the We Care movement, we do have a button here for joining We Care as well. So the businesses, we're all about helping to promote you, helping to bring more prospects to the table. Isn't that the number one thing that businesses are always looking for, is more prospects to talk to? We do it through a lot of educational programs, sometimes working with our youth, sometimes working with adults in the community. But in either case, it really is all about promoting our small business community. And there's not enough people out here who are doing that. I mean, even listening to some of our family members, how quick are they to jump on board and go buy some more stuff from Amazon?
Oh, unbelievable. I guess the younger generation does most of the shopping at Amazon.
It's
And
true. It's
Jeff
true.
loves it.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos really appreciates it. But the fact of the matter is, there are a lot of good local business owners that you could be learning about, you could be purchasing from. It Why in the world? I mean, I know that it makes sense to be wise with how we spend our money. And for some people, it's just about jumping on there and, searching to find, where can I buy this for the lowest cost? But darn, how many small businesses got wiped out during the pandemic?
That's true.
And, small businesses have always been the backbone of this country, and we truly believe that they still are. But if you're just going to keep making the big guys richer and richer, instead of learning more about the small businesses in your community, how, I don't know, somewhere along the line, I think we're going to end up tripping ourselves up in a big way, wouldn't you say?
Definitely. The more small stores go out of business, I think you find less variety.
Well, it's true. And I mean, even when you had to give up your business, you were serving a very specific niche of businesses. You were serving the small business community. You were doing it with honesty, with ethics, with better prices, but also a willingness to meet needs that bigger businesses weren't willing to do, right? That's how you ended up being called copiers after hours, right?
Yes, indeed.
You did a lot of work on weekends, holidays, evenings, things that the big guys wouldn't do.
I'll tell you, I had a lot of tax preparers love me in April.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Because you were one of the only places they could find to help out during that time. So just understand that small businesses are the backbone of our community, that they do provide honest, ethical services in most cases. And, that's part of our job as We Care Partnerships, is we're vetting these companies. We're making sure that we're bringing together people who really do care about you and about the communities they serve. And to me, there's some huge power in connecting together those kinds of businesses across the state of North Carolina. Wouldn't you agree?
Definitely. Definitely.
So, again, whether you're a consumer or whether you are a business, go check out that website right there, wecare-nc.com, and put your name on the newsletter list. Find out how to become a member of We Care, because we want to be involved in helping to promote you if you are one of those caring businesses. You have any other great thoughts for today, my dear?
think we covered some very important things that people got to understand. You can keep throwing your money to the large corporations, or you can help your community. Those
Exactly.
local stores that right around the corner from you or down the street.
Or
Help.
even online
Yeah,
businesses
there's a
that are
lot of.
local.
I've actually done some shopping and compared prices against Amazon and found just good prices. Other small companies that were in line.
There you go. There you
So if
go.
you do a little bit of investigating, I found out what I was looking for was for the RV. Wasn't I couldn't find it local. I went online. Yes, Amazon had it, but I did a little more research and I found a company that matched Amazon prices. Might even been a little bit cheaper, and that's where I purchased the product I needed.
There you go. Absolutely. So let's continue to bring together the small business community, help them to grow stronger, help them to be part of the change that we're all looking for. It's not just about being the change anymore, it's also about
Doing
doing
the
the
change.
change.
Yes.
And that's what We Care Partnerships is all about. So please go to wecare-nc.com and at least join our newsletter list so you know what's going on in our world. And if you're a business, we want to hear from you. We want to know that you're committed to helping to do the change that'll bring health, wealth, and peace to all of our communities. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you again next
Have
week.
a great week. Bye.
Bye.